Raindrops, my name is Allie and welcome back to another unboxing video. Today we have Evernight by 𝙱𝚘𝚝𝚛𝚘. This is my first Evernight opening on this channel. I have a few Evernight books. I believe I have Last to Leave the Room and The Invocations, but both of those books I got secondhand. So this is the first Evernight book that I'm actually getting where I'm on their subscription. And for those of you that don't know, Evernight is 𝙱𝚘𝚝𝚛𝚘's quarterly horror subscription, and they only come from the UK. So for those of you who are used to having their normal book only or book plus goodies subscription box, it is a little bit pricier to get the subscription only because it does ship out of the UK, so you have to pay a little more for shipping. But honestly, horror is my favorite genre, so I don't mind paying a little bit extra for the subscription. But without any further ado, let's open this. Okay, so first thing I see is their little card that tells you like the theme, and it says 𝙱𝚘𝚝𝚛𝚘 presents Evernight April 2024. Now the back, the featured book is Murder Road. And it says, July 1995, April and Eddie have taken a wrong turn. They're looking for the small resort town where they plan to spend their honeymoon. When they spot what appears to be a lone hitchhiker along the deserted road, they stop to help. But not long after the hitchhiker gets into their car, they see the blood seeping from her jacket and a truck barreling down 𝙸𝚗𝚝𝚗𝚘 Lane after them. 𝙸𝚗𝚝𝚗𝚘 Line, sorry. When the hitchhiker dies at the local hospital, April and Eddie find themselves in the crosshairs of the Cold Lake Falls police. Unexplained murders have been happening along 𝙸𝚗𝚝𝚗𝚘 Line for years, and the cops finally have two witnesses who easily become their only suspects. As April and Eddie start to dig into the history of the town and that horrible stretch of road that clear their names, they soon learn that there is something supernatural at work, something that could not only tear the town and its dark secrets apart, but take April and Eddie down with it all. So that sounds very interesting and right up my alley. I was really in love with the idea of this book when they put out their reel for this book on Instagram. So I'm very, very excited to see what this book looks like and also to read it. Okay, already I'm like very intrigued by this because it doesn't look like anything they've ever done. It's like a comic book type of like theming artwork, and I don't think 𝙱𝚘𝚝𝚝𝚗𝚘 has ever done anything like this. Murder Road, if you see her, you're next. Ooh. And the spine, oh, in the back. So this is what the front looks like. I'm assuming this is the main couple, and we see their car that I'm assuming they were talking about in the synopsis, and then this is the road. And then there's this like girl in the back, which I'm assuming maybe this is like the paranormal entity that they let into their car that was in the synopsis, but I'm not entirely sure. Ooh. Oh, the sprayed edges are interesting. So I can already see by like looking at this part of the book and also the sprayed edges that this whole book is just very like pink and just a pop of color. Which it did say that it took place in 1995. So maybe they're just kind of going off of that. Okay, so the inside is sort of giving like scrapbook almost, and we have more of like a blue theme going on, but it's still kind of this like pop art-esque style, and the back is different. It's the same exact like idea, same exact style, but it's just a little bit different in the images. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so it's almost like it says Cold Lake Falls, and it's like a map of the lake, I'm assuming, on the front, and like the very tiny bit of town that's down here. And then the back has more of like a zoomed in image of the town. It says like pharmacy, groceries, cinema, blockbuster, camping, stuff like that. I almost wish that they had done the back on the front and the front on the back, so they switched it, only because I feel like the back has so much more going on and the front is just a little like lackluster. But overall, I do really like this book, and I honestly like the like comic theme that they went with on the front cover. I sort of wish that they had almost kept with that theme on the actual book itself, but overall it's a pretty book and it's very cohesive with all of the colors, which I do appreciate. The inside synopsis is a little bit different than the one that was on the card, but it's basically the same gist, so I'm not going to read that. But yeah, overall I think this is probably the most unique Evernight book that I've seen them do. It sort of gives me more vibes for their normal book box subscription as opposed to Evernight, but it is a really pretty book nonetheless, and I especially love the sprayed edges that they have going on here. I just think that it ties in with the front super well. But yeah, that's going to be it for my unboxing and review of this book. Please, in the comments down below, let me know what you think. Did you like this book? Do you hate it? Is there anything that you'd want to change about this book, or do you like it as is? But yeah, let me know, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!